Okay, right now we're going to do a little video about problem solving, the linkage, the yoke, and little problems. I've already have the new transmission saginaw in place, and I just reversed the process of taking it out. If you're wondering how we raised and lowered it, we had it on a jack like this when we're actually putting the new one in place. Again, this is the muncie, this is the old one. Now here's one of the problems I had. Just take a notice. Look here at this linkage where the gears are. Notice how close together they are. They're like about 2 inches apart. This is going to be a problem when you put the linkage on. Also notice how this is thick. It comes out from here about 2 inches. So that's going to be a problem later on. And here's another problem. I put the drive shaft all together and I had the yoke on it. This is the yoke on the end of the drive shaft that came out of here. See, it goes right on there, no problem. Well, the problem is I got under when I got under the car and tried to put this yoke into the saginaw, it didn't fit. And I didn't know that, so I had to take it apart. And my friend from the Vintage Club who lives in New Orleans had one of these. But you can also buy these for like 60 bucks. This is the correct yoke. Notice it has 27 teeth. I think this one has like 16 or something. So the yoke was on me, folks. I had it all together. I was all ready to put it back together, and now I've taken it apart. I have to put this yoke back on there, and I can slide under and put it in. We're going to go under now. Now remember this problem here of these being close together. And we're going to talk about the linkage problems, matching up, and different things. Let me get down here. I'll show you real quick. I've already done this. All right, there we are under now. Okay. This is the saginaw. If you'll notice, these two, this is the linkage that hooks up. This is about 4 inches apart, or 5 inches. It's more than the other one. So this is a problem. Now, the first problem was this wasn't long enough. This rod isn't long enough. You get it here. Okay. You see that rod? That's a shift rod. It ends here, and the linkage is here. So I went to Home Depot and I just bought this flat bar. I got one here like this. See? I drilled some holes in it. I attached it here and here so it'd be long enough to reach. I think you can see it. So I solved that problem. Now this rod here comes from the frame and it goes to the front shifter. Now if you remember that the one on the muncie came out about this far, so I had to cut this, put a bolt in there, and I had it welded to make it long enough so it'll reach. So that's another problem. Now the other problem was, if you'll notice, I had to move the muffler back. See that patch I put in it? Because this is 4 inches back. It was actually hitting the muffler and it wouldn't go into gear. You can see it here. So I had this was coming back and it wouldn't go in there. Now if you look here at the saginaw, you can see that the teeth, it's different than the muncie. So I'm going to put it together now. I'm going to put that other yoke on the drive shaft and put it together, and I should be ready to go. We're going to find out anyway. So there you go. More stuff to work, but hopefully